So, rejoicing in trials. So, naturally, in this earthly life, when we live here, we're going to face trials. And trials aren't a bad thing. You know, it might be bad stuff that's happening to you, whether a family member dies, a friend dies, you lose your job. I mean, even if you make like a bad grade on a test or something and you fail a class, I mean, that's a trial that you're going to have to endure. But it depends on what you run to when that happens to you, because if you run to something else, then it's a good thing. It proves that there's an idol in your life. If you're getting put to the fire, God's trying to purify you, and he's putting you to the test, he's putting you to the fire. Just know that it's only for your benefit. It's to purify you. It's like I wrote here, it says, note that gold must be cured of its impurities. And so, I mean, the way they do that is they'll put gold and they'll just melt it. They'll melt it until all the impurities come to the top. They'll scoop it out and then they'll get rid of it so that the gold is pure. But beforehand, you could look at that gold and say, that gold's pure. Like, just looking at it, I see it, that gold is pure. I understand that, it looks pure. But then when it's put to the test, all the impurities come up to the top. So, I mean, those are those idols that are getting revealed in your life. But another thing that's good with trials is that it proves the genuineness of our faith, which is, it's a well-spoken point, but it's so important. It's knowing that whatever you experience, it's just to prove the genuineness of your faith. That's why you might be praying now thinking, God, why are you allowing these trials to happen to me? Why is this happening to me? What did I do to deserve this? But he's only allowing these trials to strengthen you. No temptation that has befallen you is not common to man. God will always provide a way for you to overcome temptation, sin, or any trial that you're facing. But about the genuineness of your faith, I have a verse from 1 Peter chapter 1, verses 6 through 7. It says, if this you rejoice, though now for a little while, if necessary, you have been grieved by various trials, so that the tested genuineness of your faith, more precious than gold that perishes, though it is tested by fire, may be found to result in praise and glory and honor at the revelation of Jesus Christ. I mean, it says it there. I mean, it says it in the Word. It's knowing that trials are going to happen to you and that it's a good thing. You should rejoice in it. And it's such a backwards concept, because the world has always taught me, taught everyone I know, it's, if you're facing something hard, nothing wrong with moping around, nothing wrong with walking around like, oh man, life's got me down right now. You're talking to someone, they're like, oh, how you been? It's like, man, life's got me on the ropes right now. I mean, I've said that before. Like, if I'm not doing well in a class or something, or if I'm not performing how I want to in any certain area, and someone asks me how I'm doing, I'll be like, life's got me on the ropes, I'm not doing well. But knowing that you're always doing well, because you have Christ in your life, knowing that no matter what happens to you, you're always doing well. So that's kind of been something that I'm trying to focus on, is whenever someone asks me how I'm doing, I'm always doing well. I'm always doing well. No matter what I'm doing, I'm always doing well. My life is always good because I have Christ. And I'm trying to live that out. I'm trying to live that in my life with how I react, with how I treat my life, And just know that to God, you and I are gold. He sees us, he sees gold. He sees a valuable asset, a valuable item. But at the end of the day, God doesn't need us. Like, to do the things he does, that he works through people, he does it in the Bible, he does it today, how he works through people, he doesn't need them to do that. He didn't need anybody in the Bible. Anybody he worked through, he didn't need them. He chose to use them. God sees us as gold. We're valuable to him. And I wrote something that says, know that gold must be cured, fired of its impurities. You can look at gold and see it and be like, the gold's pure, but it's not. You got to be put to the fire. It says in the Word that works prove the genuineness of your faith. It's like faith without works is dead faith. I think that also faith without trials isn't true faith. I mean, if you have true faith, the devil's going to come after you, because the devil loves when you're relaxed. He loves seeing you sit back and live in habitual sin, just willful sin over and over again. He's not going to affect you. He's not going to do anything to you or me, because if I'm living in sin every day and, I don't see anything wrong with it, I don't feel any conviction, then what trials does the devil have to put in my life to make me question God? When I don't have to question God, because I believe God doesn't mind. I can do this one more time. It doesn't matter to him. I'm just one guy out of, the 7-8 billion people around the world. He loves seeing that. The devil loves seeing that. He loves seeing you sit in willful sin. He loves seeing me sit in willful sin, because he knows he doesn't have to spend any time on us. He can focus on other people. He can focus on people that are strong in their faith. Know that trials are going to happen to you, and trials are good. Trials are something you need to rejoice in, something I need to rejoice in, something I need to work at, something I need to know that, all right, this bad thing happened to me. It's the devil trying to put something in my life to make me question God. That's something that'll make you question God. And the last thing I have written down is just Job chapter 38, just the entire chapter. Go read the chapter. I wrote down 2 things. God answers Job. God is a friend. I mean, I've always dealt with the problem of I get scared to talk to God. I get scared to come to him and talk to him, because you really think about it. I mean, he's the creator of the universe. He controls everything. I mean, you look around you, he's made and controls everything. Like, my dog's over there sitting in the grass, and I mean, like, he controls him. He could have him get up right now and jump 30 feet in the air. He could do that right now if God wanted him to, if God willed it into existence. And I mean, to me, it's kind of scary. It's thinking about, like, I don't know what to say. I don't know if I have the right words, but I mean, it says it in the Gospels. It says that, do not be like the Gentiles who fill their prayers with many words so that they might be heard, when God just wants a relationship with you. He wants a relationship with me. He wants to talk to you. He wants to talk to me. Like, I mean, I'm going to go after this. I'm going to go tomorrow. I'm going to go, and I'm going to talk to my friends the same way I would talk to them every day. I'm going to be genuine with them. I'm going to talk to them, and I try to tell them, just how it is. Like, I'm not trying to sugarcoat anything. Like, if they ask me how they did on something or anything, I'll be genuine with them. I'll be honest. And I think that's how we need to be with God. It's like, don't be scared. Don't be scared. Because Job, in chapter 38, the book of Job comes to God, or before that, Job comes to God with questions. He's questioning God. He's forming like a lawsuit against God. He's forming his case against God, and he's talking to him, and he's like, why are you doing all this stuff to me? Like, what are you doing to me? And God comes back to him, and he answers all his questions, and he just answers everything. He's not scared. He didn't get mad at Job. He didn't come up to him and be like, you know what? You got all these questions? You're asking me, the God of the universe, about my will? You want to know what I'm doing? What did you do to deserve to know what I want to do? What makes you good enough to know? And we aren't. We're not. But he doesn't come like that. God comes in, and he's like, I'm going to answer your questions. Like, he loves when we're genuine with him. Don't kind of, like, butter yourself up. You know what I mean? Like, I'm pretty sure I've said it before. I mean, it's definitely been heard before. You don't get in the shower, you don't get clean to get in the shower. You have to be dirty to get in the shower. And so, just go to him with anything. He's a friend. He's not just your father, but he's your friend. He wants to hear how you're doing. Like, even little things, you did well on a test. You got like 100 on a test. Go tell him, just little things. I mean, like, you had a good meal. Tell him about that. Or just don't be scared to come to him with requests. I mean, you might think, oh, this is stupid. It's so little. It's just dumb. Like, remember that God created all the birds. Like, there's fireflies flying around right now, and he created every single one of them, and he knows exactly how they're created. He probably named all of them, every single one of them that exists, every bug that's existed that dies in a day or two. He's probably named every single one of them. He knows every single one of them. He's organized all of them. He made all of them. Like, he won't mind. And that's something that I'm dealing with too, is just being able to come to him and talk. But overall, it's just rejoice in your trials. I know it's difficult. I know I'm being difficult with it. I'm trying not to just come on here and say stuff and then not live it out. I'm trying to kind of live it out and trying to be an example almost. But just know that it's important to know that trials are only there to prove the genuineness of your faith. Thank you for watching. I hope you have a blessed day or night.